Hey everyone, David here. A bit of a different video than what I normally do today, but Bungie have just released a new video with the new exotic weapons and exotic armour coming to the game. So if you've not checked out the trailer already, I'm going to play it now, then we're going to break stuff down, look on the Bungie website where they've announced a few more details for each thing, and just talk through about our expectations, what we're looking forward to and whatnot. So I will let this trailer play out and then we'll go from there.
16.
This pulse is awesome, man. It was my favourite pulse rifle in day one. Looking forward to it coming back for sure.
It's time, Guardian.
Oh, new sniper! That's cool. Sword gets straight through the shield. No way. Oh man, that's gonna be so broken. I can already tell. He can teleport! He can teleport! Oh nice. Bounces twice. Awesome. You know we're gonna be tearing that up. Improve your Dawnblade. Dawnblade. Melee spreads poison, nice. Oh, that's cool. Revives. It looks so sick. And then new ornament and stuff for it. Oh mate, that looks awesome. So if we go back through quickly, where are we? So yeah, no time to explain. Obviously, pulse rifle from D1 was the strangest rifle. So we have an idea of how this is gonna sort of feel and stuff already from D1. But it looks like in the trailer, that thing looks like the sort of arc buddy that the Warlock has. Because it's tied to the weapon, obviously any class could have it then. So that's pretty cool. Looks like it's doing stasis damage. The sniper, lightning damage is going to be either a power weapon or a special weapon, I imagine. And then it's going to do like Trinity Ghoul by the looks of it, spread lightning between enemies, and I hope it just does enough damage. The Trinity Ghoul before the Catalyst was a bit excuse me, a bit underwhelming. So I hope this is a bit more like the Catalyst version than the original Trinity Ghoul. But I'm looking forward to it anyway. It's gonna be cool. Let's try it out. So this sword, this shreds through shreds through shields. So it looks like it instant kills that goblin, but we don't know whether that goblin was weak beforehand or not. But it instantly gets rid of the shield, so it won't take like a full assault rifle clip like it normally does. That'd be quite cool, just instant through the shield, no messing around. Another thing is, I'm hoping they've tested the hell out of this because you thought One-Eyed Mask was bad. This is gonna be just as bad. Being able to all in an overshield whenever you like if you've got your barrier charged up. It's cool, but I just hope it's like there's maybe a cooldown period, so turns your barricade into an overshield, then your barricade will come back, I don't know, 5 seconds later than what it normally would or something. Just so you can't just spam like overshields every 10 seconds or so. Now this looks sick. Replaces your dodge, so it won't be a blink like the Warlock one, because you can't dodge when you're in the air, so if it's replacing your dodge, I imagine you can't use it whilst you're in the air, so it's just an on the ground thing. But that looks so good. It looks so sick. I'm looking forward to that. And it's obviously going to be very shotgun like friendly, being able to clear that gap. I imagine you can't take any damage when you're in that like teleporting phase thing as well, so yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out, but it looks awesome. Superior weighted knife. So this, by the looks of it, just bounces twice. Current weighted knives only bounce to once, so that's going to be awesome to get some trick shots in. It's going to be very difficult to judge it, but you know I'm going to be all about trying to get some epic plays doing that. That looks sick, man. So good. Improved burns and Daybreak damage. That just looks like it improves just the Dawn Blade super, basically. Just doing more damage, and targets will burn for longer by the looks of it. The melee poison looks awesome. So you could probably stack that with Thorn then. Just poison like loads of people. I don't know if you have to get a melee kill or whether just a melee hit will do it, but I imagine the poison effect is also similar to the bow, because it comes out in a radius. So if the tick damage and stuff is the same as the bow, then it'll be fairly strong. I can't remember what the bow's called at the minute, but revives creates shielding aura. So I imagine that's sort of like an overshield. Is that for... yeah, it's chained between them. But only the Titan's glowing, so... the shielding... aura, so is it applying the shield to all three of them or just to Titan? I don't know. This looks like it might be really good in trials. Imagine if you could tank a headshot with that shield. You could revive someone and you won't have to worry about them getting sniped out of the revive straight away. That would be like super useful in like that trial scenario. It wouldn't be very useful in the rest of PvP because obviously you don't revive people, but for PvE it will be really good as well. Launch status projectiles. So it looks like a grenade launcher that just fires stasis crystals. That looks sick. Now, get rid of that. No, Bungie released some details on my website as well, explaining things a bit more, so let's look at that. I've not read any of these yet, so I just got it up and then started recording. No time to explain. Precision hits and hits against enemies affected by stasis will return to the magazine. Okay, so precision hits return to the magazine was similar to D1, actually, if I remember right. that's cool. If you keep getting precision hits, you won't have to reload as much, and then obviously that helps in like PvP. Hits against enemies affected by stasis, so that's just hits, so then it doesn't have to be precision hits anymore if they've been hit by a stasis grenade or melee or whatever. That's cool. Stack this effect to summon a portal which will fire bullets from an alternate timeline. That sounds sick! So that's the little what's it, the little warlock buddy thing we saw. So precision hits will keep returning rounds to the mag. That will stack up some sort of buff. And then I assume you absorb that buff or something to summon that little portal guy, which will then fire bullets from an alternate timeline, so it will fire the same rounds from the pulse rifle, so they do the same damage. Because if this is like a 3 burst pulse, imagine you could fire 2 pulses, that little drone thing could fire another pulse, and you'll be getting the same TTK. It's just like a 2 pulse thing if you're hitting all your shots, and you'll be getting your rounds back. Oh, that's the possibility there is sick, man. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Cloud Strike. Precision final blows will generate lightning bolts at the target location. Rapid precision shots will summon an entire storm at the point of impact. That's crazy. The precision final blows, obviously that refers to PvP mainly. So that's what we saw in the trailer, just generate some lightning bolts that will chain between people. Rapid precision hits will summon an entire storm, so I imagine that's a bit more like the storm grenade, which will be good for doing boss damage, I imagine. Keep hitting the precision hits, and you'll be getting some sort of tick damage from like a lightning storm. I wonder how long the window is for the rapid precision hits, because you could get like 2 people in Crucible back to back. I wonder if that will then summon a storm, which will then kill like a group of people if they're all on a capture point or something like that. If you could pull that off in PvP, that would be awesome. A Mortal Blade, a stalwart shield. Block with the lament with blade. Oh, it's like a Gears of War chainsaw thing. Oh, that's gonna be sick. So you block to rev it up, then it instantly will shred through a shield. So you have to block first to get the instant cut through a shield. That'd be good. So then you can close the gap by blocking, and then just instantly get rid of the guy's shield. At its peak, damaging an enemy will heal you. Heal the wielder. So it must obviously go through like a cycle of like charging up and like revving up and then slowing down and then revving up again, or something like that. And then if you get it right at its peak, just damaging people will heal you. And then that'll be good for boss DPS, because you could just keep hitting them, because it's just damage, and you'll keep getting your health back. So what we don't know is whether that's just a bump in health, or whether it will like heal you over time, so kind of just increase your recovery. That's interesting. Redemption is within your grasp. Each fired projectile will create stasis crystals. So that's what we saw in the trailer. Will freeze nearby targets. Charge to increase the amount of crystals created and the freeze radius. Also, you can charge it up fire it off, and you'll just get mad, like crystal explosions and just big old radius. That'd be cool for taking out ads and stuff. Sounds sick. Now, did they? Yes, armour. Buttock Grip. Deadly Caress. Compounded. Melee attacks corrupt enemies with increasing damage over time. Beating a corrupted combatant spreads the corruption to nearby targets and restores melee energy. Melee attacks corrupt enemies with increasing damage over time, so the take damage will increase over time. Defeating an enemy that you've meleeed spreads the corruption to nearby targets and restores melee energy. It says defeating a corrupted combatant, so I wonder if Thorn will work with this. You hit someone with Thorn and they die, will that spread out a corruption because technically they are corrupted? Do you kill them whilst they've got the take damage from Thorn? That will be very interesting. If these stack, that'll be the first time I think where an exotic like armor piece is like works in that sort of way with a exotic weapon, like very specifically. That could be like ridiculously sick if that does work. Then just gives you your melee energy back. And we don't know whether that's just some melee energy or whether you get it all back instantly or not, but that looks awesome. Feel that sweet burn. The Warlock's Daybreak projectiles deal extra damage and cause enemies to burn on contact. Gain melee energy each time a burn damages a target. Okay, so your super deals more damage, causes enemies to burn on contact, so then they'll get a tick damage, and you gain melee energy back each time a burn damages another target. That's cool. This would stack surely with Top Tree if you were getting the kills whilst in the air, give you your melee back. You could be getting your melee back, getting Celestial Fire back like constantly from your super, so you can. That sounds cool. The Hunter's Weighted Knife gains a second ricochet. You saw that. Rapid precision hits gain a damage bonus and can temporarily stagger enemies. That's awesome. So, oh, this is sort of like the what's it? The mod that's on the artifact at the minute. The solar plexus. So you gain damage bonus, but keep getting precision hits with your knife, and then they stagger enemies as well. So it'll stagger the unstoppable champions and stuff. So they've basically included that mod just specifically to the Hunter's Weighted Knife. So that would be cool for PvE, because I already do that with the mod. So then that just saves up a mod slot. So if they release something else in the artifact that, I don't know, boosts your solar super damage or something instead, you could have that mod and still stagger enemies with your knives and stuff. That's cool. Again, I want to know how big a time gap the rapid thing means, because could you get a kill in the Crucible with your throwing knife, get it instantly back, throw it again to get another precision kill, and then will that give you a damage bonus, and will that damage bonus make it so then you can get a third kill with body shot or something with the throwing knife? Like that. If you could do that, that would be awesome. Literally just chaining knives left, right, and center. And I'm hoping that's the case, but we'll have to see. Don the mask to replace the hunter's dodge ability with a longer range shift ability. Also temporarily cloaks the wearer during use. Okay, so longer range, so you'll cover more ground than what the dodge normally does. That's cool. Easier to get in and out of behind cover. It also temporarily cloaks the wearer, so is that like an invisibility effect for all hunters? So then could, again, a gunslinger dodge sort of go invisible and cover more ground to get behind cover and stuff? That sounds really good, like really, really strong. You get your dodge ability back so quick if you've got like 100 ability. But this could be top tier for someone like me that uses the dodge ability quite a lot. Prove your strength even when coming back from the brink. On revives, the Titan gains an overshield aura that protects the wearer and nearby allies. But yeah, revive someone. Titan gains an overshield, and it also protects nearby allies. So yeah, for trials this could be clutch. Then you're getting a much needed revive, and if the overshield can tank like a sniper shot, then this could be like super strong. Just getting your teammates back into the fight. Stand tall against the oncoming hordes with this reinforced armour that replaces the Titan's barricade with an overshield. And going off. Reinforced armour that replaces the Titan's barricade with overshield, absorbing damage from incoming fire. So that's not exactly what it looked like in the trailer. You lose your barrier, so you can't close off. In PvP, you can't close off like heavy and stuff anymore, but I think the trade-off is more than worth it. You get an overshield on command. The amount of times that you go to pop your barrier and you've got like tiny bit of health left, and then an enemy slides through it to shotgun you, or I don't know, throws a grenade around it, or you get flanked from another enemy or something and die anyway. This could be clutch in that sort of scenario, because rather than getting your barricade back and having a tiny bit of health, you just get an overshield, and then you can kill the person you were fighting anyway. Yeah, that's going to be very strong. They all look awesome. That's just everything that was in the trailer, I'm guessing. Everything that they are wearing there. Oh mate, I am hyped now for Beyond Light. It's going to be so good. Yeah, for me the throwing knives are going to be awesome. I'm trying to get those ricochet like plays, and I'm looking forward to trying all that out. And the no time to explain with the portal thing is going to be awesome. Like if you can just consistently two burst people as long as you've got your drone out, that's going to be like sick. Looks so good. Anyway, that should do it for the video. Again, a little bit of a different video today, but thought we'll give it a go. Let me know your thoughts on the trailer, what you're looking forward to, which ones of the weapons and exotics, like armor, that stands out for you, and yeah, type it all in the comment section below. If you want to see me stream, I stream over on Facebook. every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 1 PM UK time. But thanks for joining me, thanks for watching the video. Hope you all stay healthy and safe, and I shall see you all very soon. Bye bye.